Big bank plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, 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 ay.
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the...
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand the bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Free safety, Clinton Dix, the man to make the play there on the defensive side. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Rolling to his left. Caught left side by Cobb. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, a 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
26.
the run to Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Rodgers to throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now it's Rodgers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. 10. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On second down, here's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
They'll try to run it in with Bell. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost...
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a second down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Steps away, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually follows.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a Green Bay first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. On second down, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And down to the 11. It's a big play for the Pack on third. 48 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. And they've got it here with a first down.
That's fine. Yeah.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Ty Montgomery taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will get him one closer. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was all capped on the touchdown run by Ty Montgomery. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Jake Ryan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for second down.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan, and they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They come out here in the I. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. He'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Crosby on now to kick it away. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clay Matthews leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On the counter, here's Bell. Able to push his way through. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 81 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Down right around the 25. Clinton Dix there for the stop. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll run it with Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb. 23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Rodgers going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. To throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And now here is another interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And an alley to run. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So we reach halftime here in this. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery. Montgomery, a first down and then some. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And his throw is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take it.
But how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on them for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he finds McDonald. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, 57 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Trevor Davis now to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cobb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback for the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Here's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Montgomery back to the ground. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's into the clear. The 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Rodgers hands to Montgomery, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 50 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
But it was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
A give to Bell. And an alley to run. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Down to the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charge. As they keep the drive moving. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry for James Conner. Uses the spin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The give is to Bell.
I messed that up.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll go again with Bell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
An interesting and intriguing decision.
Can you still not play GTA?
Extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple
I can.
for the offense.
I thought they were going to
You
switch
can?
out, but I didn't know
Yeah.
if they felt they didn't have time or what
Get
the
on.
case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they
Why you want me to get on so bad?
Just get on.
They'll go for it with Bell.
Oh!
This doesn't end well at all.
And when you do get on, go on your phone and search up Pretty Boy Face.
Former Iowa Hawkeye made the play defensively. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way. And you need to take account of the defense. They've done a great job.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Come on, it's over.
Let him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing,
No, no.
On the breakaway. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tight. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Oh,
And that's
bro.
when you put your leapers
What?
and your flyers on one side.
Get on.
Get that high.
Okay,
and
wait.
one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get
Hurry
the
up.
hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation. But who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I still
Again.
believe the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Again, it's Bell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4. Certainly doesn't look so bad. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football.
Oh my!
If it's not there, don't force the run.
You losing.
Actually, I win.
What you got?
2K19.
We're not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
Madden 19. That's who was playing.
Teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game. They also love baseball games that are 14 to 11.
GG.
3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
You try to catch up. One and another.
Who you talk to? You on your stomach? You. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, Cash.
Oh shit.
Okay, you got your polish? Where your polish at? You wanna do your nails? Come on. He gonna go get the toilet right now.
Are you going or you staying here? Might be going back to my mom.
What's up, my guy?
What's up, Trey?
Trey or Charles?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Trey.
What's up, dude?
Really, nigga? I only called you Trey because it says T-R-E. That's why I call you Trey.
Trey is T-R-E-Y.
And? And it's also T-R-A-Y.
That's just Tree.
That's Trey. T-R-A-Y is Trey.
T-R-A-Y? What can I do? Specie?
They gonna tell you that? Oh shit.
Oh, you said to. Whoa! Oh my god. Dang, why your player drop it down like that?
I don't know. It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, and
Oh my god, that hat hurt.
His legs is gone.
I can feel the pain of that. You know what I'm finna do?
Don't glitch. Somebody coming to you.
Oh, oh, come on, come on. Ah, nigga.
Drop them.
What's the thing I'm trying to do? Look at him running. Look at him run. Look at him
I'm
run.
trying to do parkour.
Oh,
He hopped off the thing.
I hate that nigga.
Ew. Who is that?
Oh, that's my friend. Gave him 3 slots. That's my friend.
No.
She got my nerves. She do too much.
Everybody you playing with in here is your friend, right?
Huh?
Everybody in here your friend, right?
No. It's only Gamer Fox.
You on that gun glitch.
This nigga.
Okay.
My kill. Oh, dang, he killed me.
I don't like the flare guns.
You know what I'm finna do?
Gun glitch.
Yup, I already did it. That's when you call ammo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Meriwether Security Consulting. How can I help? Thank you for your
How the hell am I calling mercenaries? Neither one of them got make it anyway, so you gotta really worry about that. Guess what I'm finna get it on though. Oh, I already got it on my big gun right here though.
Shout out my brother. Haley Haley.
Look at this, bro. Oh, that nigga fell off.
You got your ammo?
Yeah.
The hell nobody
nigga
making
fell
it
off.
too. Shout out my brother. Haley, bro.
Gamer Fox left. I bet he could say, how the hell did he get that? I'll put it over here real quick. Watch this nigga. Watch this nigga. Watch him. Watch him. I told you, I know he was gonna shoot me.
Oh, I'm gonna be out there. I'm just looking for I need to make a new outfit, no cap.
Bro, I ain't even call it ammo for this gun. I called it ammo for this gun. I call it ammo for this gun. This gun right here came with ammo.
Yeah, make that other guy leave for me. I can play. If he's standing still, just let him stand still. There you go.
Bruh, I got $10,000 from that.
Ooh, yo, oh, yeah. They would have got 13,000 from that too. They would have got more than you. I'm done. I don't understand how they would have got more than you though. Oh no, you like?
I'm trying to get my twin to get on.
No.
No, my twin brother.
Oh, yeah. You got a twin brother?
He right here in the party. Yeah, he in the party.
Oh.
We don't sound alike, but we do look alike. Except he live with my mom, I love my dad. We didn't even know we were twins at first.
So this is basically like, it's just like the Minions.
What?
So it's basically like the Minions.
What you mean the Minions?
Cause they, like, They didn't know that he had a twin brother?
No, yeah, pretty much. No, they actually separated us at birth.
Did y'all even know y'all?
My dad took me and my mom took him.
Hold on, did y'all even know that y'all had a twin brother? Like,
No.
y'all even know y'all did?
We found out ourselves. We had no other choice to.
Wait, would Billy bounce off it?
Mhm. Kinda creepy though. I'm joking. That shit real creepy. Shit, hella creepy.
I always meet this spot recording like that. How much money I got? Hold on, let me get my fourth one.
You have to come do this.
The gun glitch or no?
Not the language, just the stealth thing.
Imagine like you just get mega ammo drops, like a lot of ammo drops. On the door thing. You've been playing this ever since I said I got, like ever since we started playing it? I said, have you been playing this ever since we, like, and I told you about this fuck up?
Yeah. What time to?
It was funny though. Why you leave the party?
Huh?
I said, why you leave the party?
Cause the film started with my nerves.
Kept taking people off the jet.
That's not what aggravated me. They kept killing me. That's what aggravated me. I was trying to do this.
Shout out my brother. Hey, bro.
My third bar is almost full.
Oh, wait, it's not full yet?
No, not yet. Cause I haven't did this yet. This is my second time doing. This is my third time doing this. Fourth. God damn, this ruffle's so good. I want some more ruffles now. What the fuck? Sniping ass bitch.
Who that? Is that my mother? What game?
Dang, try to snipe
I got my no scope. No scope. Boot game.
Bro.
What? Huh?